Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our AlanWake 2 playthrough. Today, we're kicking things off deep inside the subway tunnels as Alan himself is trying to escape from the dark place. So, some pretty interesting revelations, some really cool atmospheres, a lot of creepy things have been happening. So let's progress this exploration of the underground tunnels and see if we can find a way out. So we left off, we got to this safe room. We've explored a lot of this underground so far, all of these tunnels. Now we're in this part where it's the abandoned station. We're gonna keep looking for a way out.
The train blocked my way forward.
Derailed train.
But it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Rewrite the derailed train scene to continue the cult's track. Alright, cool. Let's see if there's anything down here quickly. We also have been looking for these new, like, words that are written on certain walls. They give us little power-ups for Alan. Doesn't seem like we can actually do anything here, so...
I was sure I had the answer on the plot board.
We will go to the plot board.
I had a new idea for a scene.
Murder cults or an FBI agent? Probably the murder cult.
This thread fit the scene.
Wonder if we can actually use the other scene as well to advance and find some secrets. Though it does look like there might be a way to go here. Where the heck did he go? So we do have something here that we need to find. It just depends if it's... Oh, there it is. Found it. Sweet. So we got another power word, Words of War. Let's go ahead and put this into... yeah, let's do it into the full stop ability. Basically, it means our last bullet in the chamber is going to do a lot more. So it encourages reloading less, which is probably good so we don't, you know, waste excess time reloading. We do have a perk. Oh my god. Jesus. Holy crap, they snuck up on me. Okay. Doesn't look like this is a way out, so we should be able to progress forward now. Man, the jump scares in this game get me every single time. Try not to use the flashlight as much because those guys are able to spot you a lot quicker if you have your flashlight out. What the? What is happening? He was shooting me with something. The heck was that?
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Alright, so we got a new story thread, which is probably pretty important. Let's go ahead and finish looting this room.
It was locked from the other side.
Alright, looks like we might have to find
The
a new
story
thread.
fit the story perfectly.
Kinda want to check out this missing FBI agent. Didn't say to use this at all, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not important to find some useful information. So it seems like we're trapped in here now. Oh, there is something. It's probably on the other side. We'll have to flip it back. Is this door open now? Because it's gated off.
It could not be opened on the side.
Okay, so that didn't do anything well in this room, so we'll go ahead and flip it back really quickly to murder cults. It doesn't seem like even the item is here, so we're likely gonna have to go and change this. I feel like this train cart might move. What do we got here? Something.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The
Okay, so
subway
that-
car had become a burnt husk.
Exactly.
I could get through it now.
It says there's something in a loot in this room, but I don't see it anywhere. Like, it's in this corner. All three scenes didn't have anything here, so a little weird that we can't find that, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and walk through the husk of the train now. Oh god. Oh my.
None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
Oh my god. It's disturbing more than it is frightening. Holy. Whew. All right. This might be a shortcut back to the other way. Perfect. So now we have a little shortcut in case we need to change the scene again. Something's breathing in here. Oh, this is so creepy. So something is behind this piece of wood, which means we need to change the scene to figure out plot board derailed. Can I even change it?
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
It's kind of weird. It says that there's a light source power right behind this wall. That's okay. We'll figure it out shortly.
Wake.
More batteries. Those are always useful. Whew, okay. There's a lot of potential enemies in this room. We got to be very careful with our flashlight. Don't write.
AlanWake.
So it says there's a light source here. Oh, there it is. Whew. Every time I turn on the flashlight, you can hear the intensity of the sound picking up. All right, let's get the heck out of this room.
Wake.
Oh, we're going further down.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Seems like we have a safe room here. Holy jumpins. This game makes me play on the edge of my seat. Doesn't look like it actually did anything, did it? Wondering if I just walk into this corner. Oh. There we go. Nailed it. Okay, seems a little weird. Think that opened up the path back at the beginning. Yeah, right here. All right, we're progressing nicely. We got potentially 2 markings left and right here. So I have a peek to the left as there's... What just happened? Was that supposed to happen? Okay. So definitely not supposed to happen. We did something wrong there. So, I got stuck in the loop, which is fine. I don't know why I couldn't put my flashlight out unless I was already like, you've gone too far into the darkness, like you're just never gonna be able to get out now, which theoretically, I'm guessing would be possible. So we know not to go that way now. It is kind of weird that there are so many of those like power words out there, but we can't really find them. Okay, so that way didn't look like it was a proper way to go. Although I think I see the words. Okay, so we just got it from there. That makes sense. I was trying to go down deeper to find it, but provides a 20% chance to stun enemies with the flashlight boost. Restores 50%. I think the flashlight boost is probably pretty good. We use it on almost every single enemy. And if it's 50% stronger, we'll use, theoretically, a lot less battery life. There should be another one somewhere here. So that took the light. Oh, there it is. So we're finding a whole bunch of these, which is really nice. 5% chance to not consume ammo, up to 10%. Sure, why not? More ammo we got, the better. Let's try not to disturb these guys here. I'm guessing we have to steal the light from the inside to turn the door off. Is there anything else over here we can potentially look at? Doesn't look like it. I think that's probably the play. Because we got to get in on this train. That takes the power source from there. Where do we deposit the power source? End of the line news scene.
Story to tell. I had a new beat for the story.
Okay. So we can still get down here this way. I'm not sure what this missing FBI agent is actually for. It hasn't really slotted into any useful storyboard just yet. Unless we used it in the past and I'm just misremembering. I would guess the missing FBI agent is probably Casey that we saw in the early goings of this mission. What we got in here? Anything good? Okay. So yeah, it doesn't look like this is the correct story beat. So we'll go back here and we'll throw on Murder Cult, maybe?
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The ritual. This is the ritual to lead you on.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Okay, so reach the murder site, complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Okay, where the heck is the collapsed tunnel? That's way back at the beginning.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
These all information I'm gonna have to remember. The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast, third eye, project the night. This is your time when you're gone. Writer, the first word, not the last, and the shadow, eye open, this is your time, ritual friends will meet. Not the writer, the light shadow, to right to lead will meet. So I'm guessing we just gotta go back now. We'll have to change the story beat here. Seems to be there's an exit that leads us right back up to the tunnel. We just have to find it. So let's go ahead.
I found would drive the story forward. This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Ooh, that did not sound good. It'll create something terrible. We gotta find, I have a feeling you're not gonna be friendly to me. You're moving.
AlanWake.
Oh, you guys are all mad at me, aren't you? I think we're just gonna have to run. That's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes.
Wake. I'm lost. Wake.
Why does the revolver seem a lot less accurate than the gun that Saga uses? It's kind of weird. Okay, we do have a... Oh, right there. Perfect. Another power word. Words of action. Increased damage dealt to close proximity. 35% harder to detect. That might be good, too. I think we're going to put it into that one. That seems like the right play. Could be wrong. Oh, dang. I just reloaded when I said I shouldn't be reloading. Do we have any healing? I think we're okay for the time being. Alright, this should be the shortcut we were looking for to upper platform, which is ideal. I don't think there's anything else down here, but we'll have a quick peek just to make sure in case there's an echo here. Where we have to stand back here.
Scientists weren't the only. Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
So hitting graffiti that marks... Or hit graffiti that marks hidden path. Okay, that's... Oops, wrong button. That seems a little weird.
AlanWake.
Flashlight batteries. Harder to detect my butt. Is this light for a safe haven? We're almost dead. Oh my gosh. Ah. Whew. This is getting tough. These boys are, they're finding me very quickly. Even with that detection point. A nice little healing there. We'll go ahead and manually save it. I think this is just the way out right across from us. Gosh, this is creepy. Another words of fix. So we've already got the max health by 50%. Increase maximum amount of health restored in safe havens by 30%. Restores 50% of max health when a new word is discovered. Nah, I don't care about the new word being discovered. We do find a lot of them, but eventually that'll run out, so. Another shortcut here. Okay, so we're back. We just gotta get... Where was that ritual? Where was the ritual being held? Was it just at the very end? I swear we're like right beside it. If I remember, it's back through the train this way. It's not down there. That's how you get into the subway. I feel like it's down through here. We have to find that place with all the books, which is right in front of us. Or not books, but pamphlets. This seems to be the right location. Okay, so what do we gotta do once we're in here? Collapse tunnel, summoning ritual.
The dark presence. Fuck!
Oh my god, what the heck was that?
I couldn't hear the dark presence.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
gone.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gone. What the heck was that? Well, it carved out a new tunnel by the looks of it. Okay.
The tunnel was open now.
Stop looking back, Alan, and just run, brother.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Whew. Okay, those power words that we left back there, don't think we're gonna go back and get those. That's for sure. All right, we'll see where this little tunnel leads to now. Are we in the Mines of Moria? Oh, it's bleeding into Saga's world. It's Nightingale, is it not?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is AlanWake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
God dang, this game is incredible. Another song?
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
All right. We gotta go look for Alice, the woman we were looking for in Alan Wake 1 for so long. The writer of the first word, the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow last. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
All right, we gotta go return to our apartment apparently and see if we can't meet Alice there.
I felt stepping to the murder site. I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
The like astral projection layering that they have in this game, it just adds a level that nothing else I can think of does. It's so unique. Like, it's really well done. All right, let's get the heck out of this tunnel system. Okay, so we're back at the very beginning of the subway. So we should just be able to walk freely on up and head to our apartment, which should be where that construction zone was closed off. We were first up there.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
I'm gonna guess straight ahead of us.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I hear telephone ringing again.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Do Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Can manifest as your double? Oh boy. So what Mr. Door was talking about? Seems like that thing might be a real thing in Alan Wake's world.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
All right, let's head on up. It's too quiet. Something's about to happen for sure. Told ya. Haunting, Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
That's really weird. She's got it captured at the elevator entrance.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice,
Photos for exhibition poster.
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Is Scratch the name of his doppelganger? Is that what he named it? Because we've heard that come up a few times, but it's only been like the darkness screaming entity that keeps chasing you. There's a note there. Can't seem to pick it up.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
It's a nice little apartment you got here, Alan. The hell was that?
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Just gotta find a memory card. Video art dock on screens to focal point of the dark place. There's a memory card. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. and that nod at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her.
Oh,
Why?
man. So we're going to go enter the art of Alice Wake, which she made into a demonstration of Alan Wake, the monster. And now we have a chance to go explore it. Dude, what? This is crazy. All right, let's see what it is.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here, on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap, this winding road.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. You were a handsome deer.
All right, well, we just saw how Alan escaped through the dark place and basically just let Saga know that Scratch would have edited the story to have hurt her, aka meaning what we heard last time we were in the diner where her kid drowned or whatever it was. So some big revelations coming out here, a lot to go off of. We're only a couple away from Deerfest when Scratch says it's all going down. We know Scratch is the visual representation of AlanWake when he's not in the like crazy just energy form. But I think we're actually going to wrap that up right now. A little bit of a shorter episode, but we're back with Saga. We're back investigating how this Cult of the Tree is going to perform this, or if it's another entity that lives within AlanWake, whatever it might be. A lot of things to unravel here, but that's going to be it for this part. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. We got lots more of this Alan Wake 2 playthrough coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned until the next video. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, and we'll catch you back here in the next one. Bye, guys.